Bitcoin continues to make new all-time highs almost daily, and I'm still sick. But I'm still going to let you know why Bitcoin continues to rip and why Dogecoin might not be as much of a joke as you thought. According to this article on Cointelegraph, it looks like Bitcoin's up-only rally is creating around 1,500 crypto millionaires every single day. And this is just the beginning, as Bitcoin is being led by institutional investors right now, and retail investors are just now starting to re-enter the market. As retail investors do re-enter the market, this is going to kick off alt season, and one of my favorite altcoins, Dogecoin, I think is going to be one of the major beneficiaries. Elon Musk posted this yesterday saying the scam coins are getting pretty crazy. One someone just showed me had 27 trillion in circulation, an unlimited supply cap, only one node, and 25% of the supply was minted in the last 6 months. 1% of the holders also own 30% of all of the supply. Just kidding, that's the US dollar. And when you put this all in cryptocurrency terms, it really kind of shows you why cryptocurrency has been going up so astronomically, because it's going up against a shitcoin, basically. And as you can see looking at the national debt clock, with us being over $34 trillion in debt, they're just going to continue printing this shitcoin until the rest of the coins are totally worthless. Sir Doge of the Coin had a really great take on this, saying whenever people hate on Dogecoin, just remember that this is what we currently use as the global reserve currency. If you look over at the statistics of Dogecoin, you can see that its total supply is pretty high, with it having almost 143.5 billion Dogecoin being in circulation. It also doesn't technically have a max supply, but there is a certain amount that's being made with every block. And at least it is constrained in that way, whereas the Fed can just print more dollars whenever the hell they want to. Also, a lot of people say that Dogecoin is basically worthless because there's 143 billion of them in existence. Meanwhile, they pay all of their bills with the dollar, which has 27 trillion in circulation. This is pretty much why the whole crypto market is going up, because if you compare the statistics and the tokenomics, or whatever you want to call it, for all of the cryptocurrency market, pretty much all of them have less circulating supply and less centralization, and they actually belong to the people because anywhere around the world someone can run a node, whereas the only person that runs the dollar is the Fed. If anyone asks you why they should sell their US dollars or fiat currency for any kind of cryptocurrency, then you can pretty much just explain this to them, and that's pretty simple terms. But if that's not simple enough, then you can play them this song by Little Bubble.
But most of the people who are buying assets at some point want to sell the assets at a profit.
People that use fiat currency as a store of value, we call them poor. We call them poor.
Doesn't get much more simple than that. It looks like the world is finally starting to catch on to how much of a shitcoin the dollar actually is, and they're starting to realize that it might be time to ditch the traditional finance system and pick up a new system, and this has Bitcoin eyeing 74K as Bitcoin ETFs have seen a record $1 billion in net inflows. These inflows continue to rise, as I've been covering in my most recent videos. And as these ETFs are offered to more people around the world and start to pick up steam as an actual investment vehicle, I think this is going to only continue. And as people continue seeing Bitcoin reach a new all-time high almost daily, I think this is going to cause a snowball effect of people just FOMOing into the market. And even though right now the institutional investors are driving the market and this bull market does feel a little bit hollow, like I've been seeing people say on X, I think as retail investors re-enter the market, they're going to bring the soul with them, because institutions like BlackRock have no soul, and as retail investors come back, we're going to see the hype building up steam. Finally, according to this article on CoinDesk, it looks like Jamie Dimon is finally flipping on Bitcoin and cryptocurrency technology, as he says he's going to defend the right to buy Bitcoin even though he was never going to buy it himself. This is a little bit of a U-turn for him, as just a few months ago he was standing up in front of Congress saying that if he was in charge, he would ban it. But like I've been saying for years, you should just watch what these people do and not listen to what they say anyway, because JP Morgan, the bank that he's the CEO of, has been slowly adopting this technology behind the scenes, and they want to accumulate as much as they can before people like you and me get into the market. Before I go, let me just do some quick TA, and I want to point out something that Dogecoin hasn't done in a while, and that is that it looks like it's maybe making a lower high right here. Also, this kind of looks like a rounding top formation, and if we do break down below this range of support between about right here and 15 cents, then I think we might be going back down to about 10 cents, because as you can see, we didn't really turn any levels of resistance into support between about 15 and 10 cents. Hopefully that's not going to happen though, and with Bitcoin continuing to the upside, hopefully Dogecoin will too. But we just need some kind of a catalyst to come back into the market for Dogecoin, because we did just have a development update like last week, and then there was that Ferrari accepting Dogecoin as payments news, and there just hasn't really been any other news since that happened, so it looks like the community is just waiting for the next thing. But let me know in the comments, what do you guys think? What's going to be the next big thing that's going to push Dogecoin to another leg higher? Either way, thank you guys so much for watching, and don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. But most importantly, don't forget to do only good every day, and I'll see you next time. Hopefully I won't be sick then. Bye.